Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. I'm Jennifer. I'm here with my friend Christy Rueckert. Christy is a real estate agent here in Southern California at Pinnacle Estate Properties. And today she and I are going to talk about disclosures. So California loves to regulate everything. In fact, I say it's the attorney full employment state, right, because they write so many new laws and make everything so complicated.
Right.
In California. So disclosures is one of those issues. Their intentions are perfectly well intended of protecting consumers. But from a seller standpoint, it can be overwhelming, and a real estate agent, right, making sure we're meeting all of our obligations. So how do you manage that when you're working on transactions with your clients?
Number one, I would say using all the proper disclosures, from CAR, making
Yes.
sure that you're just using all the appropriate forms and contracts,
Right.
And telling the seller to make sure they disclose anything and everything.
Yes.
The more information, the better.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're even thinking about it, just put it down on paper. A buyer
Right.
doesn't mind finding out during escrow versus after the close of escrow from a neighbor or something like that.
Well, because it's what happens.
Right, it does, yes. Yes, or they go on a walk in the neighborhood
Right.
while we're in escrow and,
Yeah.
they just got the transfer disclosure statement and something
Right.
wasn't noted.
Right.
Anything
Yeah.
can happen.
Well, I joke because I'm like, it's in a pile this big of papers. They're probably not going to read it anyways.
Right.
But you've done it. But if they do read it and they care about it, I want to know before we're closed.
Right.
Right? Because before it's closed, we can deal with it. Right?
Right.
Even if the deal falls apart. That's a better option than getting sued later.
Right.
Over.
Right, exactly.
something that wasn't
And as an
disclosed.
agent, reading the disclosures and making
Right.
sure that you're pointing out things that
Right.
are important or maybe they're missing.
Yeah.
So that's
well,
important
you have
as well.
obligations as an agent to disclose as well.
Right.
Right. And it's a different line, but it's
Mm-hmm.
important that you are reviewing and making sure that something you noted
Right.
is getting to the buyer.
Right. Especially when a seller doesn't want to disclose it. I've had that happen.
Yeah.
Or the seller didn't want to disclose it, but I'm like, I have to.
Right.
So that's your choice, but I'm putting it on my disclosure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it happens, right?
Yeah.
And that's a delicate place you find yourself kind of in a client management situation, but
Right.
it's not worth it.
Yeah, not at all.
The alternative is way worse for everybody. Honestly, you're protecting the seller even though they don't realize it sometimes.
Right.
Right. So if you want, if you out there are looking to get with an agent who's going to take care of you, how can they reach out to you?
I have a website at christyshouses.com, and my email is christy@christyshouses.com, and my phone number is 805-377-4746.
Great. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends. We'll see you soon.